Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake Fine here with Doozy Productions, where we're enthusiastic about telling stories and helping you tell yours. Without further ado, let's get into this clip from Steve James, who's actually a documentary director from the town that I've been growing up in for the past 10, 12 years. So check this one out. This one's pretty cool.
You know, yes, I mean, there's facts and then there's truth. That's what us documentary filmmakers like to make the distinction between.
So explain that too.
Well, a colleague of mine said, I don't know if she ripped it off from somebody else, but I rip it off from her, but I'm giving her credit.
Yeah.
She says
What was her name?
Dana Cupper, who shoots for me a lot.
There you go. Credit where credit's due.
And Dana likes to say that documentaries are 1,000 lies in the service of the truth. And that's really convenient, isn't it?
What does it mean?
It means that documentaries are made up of a lot of, you know, manipulations of facts. But, you know, the whole idea is that you arrive at a deeper truth through that process. And, you know, I mean, there are a lot of sort of little, you know, little lies in documentary. I'm kind of digging myself a hole here, but
No, I get it.
But I mean, it's like, you know, when you construct a story, you take certain liberties in order to try to get at the truth. You know, you film something for 2 hours, you boil it down to 2 minutes. You know, you're obviously misrepresenting in a very literal way what happened, but you're hopefully, you know, presenting it in a way that's both people will watch it. You know, and I've been accused of making long films, so, you know, I don't boil them down enough, I guess.
You're not Ken Burns.
No, I'm not Ken Burns.
I mean, I love Ken Burns. But
Yeah, no, me too. Yeah, who doesn't love Ken Burns?
who doesn't love Ken Burns here?
Yeah.
My dream is to make a...
I mean, just because his Vietnam thing's probably longer than the war itself, you know, I'm not gonna.
Wow, here's where you get public television, documentary filmmakers.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Tearing each other down.
Usually when you're telling a story, you kind of have to piece together a bunch of different things to make the story. And usually when you're telling a story, there is truth in it. Whether it's metaphorical truth, moral truth, or just objective truth. Like, you know, if you make a documentary about what happened in 9/11, you might be just searching for what actually truthfully happened. But if you're making a documentary about the origins of religion and theology, right? You're not looking for something so clearly true. So what you have to do is go and get all your footage, go and get all your data, and go and get all your information. Take all these random facts and put them together to tell the truth. And usually you're taking these facts and you're taking them completely out of context, and you're almost lying and manipulating these facts, right? That doesn't mean the story isn't true. And this is something I've been talking about for a long time. Truth is truth. Fact is fact. And we need to manipulate fact to make truth sometimes in storytelling. Example, I film a 2-hour-long interview with John Beneducci, a fighter in New York who's the subject of my next documentary. What happens there is I take that 1-hour interview, which actually in real life was 3 hours, and I condense that into probably like 30 minutes at the most. And I'm taking those 30 minutes and manipulating the chronology of them and turning it into something cohesive to tell my story or to tell his story. And that is an example of taking facts, skewing them around, manipulating them, and telling the truth in this story, which the goal of it is to create this piece of truth that inspires and motivates people and gives other people this like new idea or whatever it is that I'm trying to do with the story. And there's nothing more true in documentary filmmaking especially, but also in traditional narrative filmmaking where you're taking these actors and you might manipulate the truth and Hollywoodify a story to make it a more entertaining story and to make a message more clear. But that doesn't mean the truth or the moral of the story is any less true. It's just we're kind of manipulating fact to make truth. I can't say this enough, but there's nothing more true in documentary filmmaking, and that's exactly what we're trying to do at Doozy Productions. where we're trying to tell stories and help you tell yours. So if you guys like what the content we're making, if you like the vlogs, if you like the information we're putting out, make sure you subscribe, like, turn on the notifications, and share with a friend who might also be interested in filmmaking. Without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.